to 9197 Wolfpack. This is your boy Tyler 9197, Witcher 9197, Black Wolf 9197, or 9197. Back with another video for you guys, and this time I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my thoughts on the Ubisoft or Ubisoft, wherever. I guess it's more Ubisoft, but I say Ubisoft, and I'm just gonna keep on saying Ubisoft and Gearbox showcase. So I'm gonna try to keep this video as short as possible, y'all. I guess you guys saw from the thumbnail stuff, see my face, and even with the meh, basically. That's kind of how this event was, but I do want to go ahead and talk about the games for what they were showing for for each showcase. The first one, of course, I'm gonna talk about Ubisoft first, and then I'll go to Gearbox, and that one ain't gonna take that long. So, okay, so some of the games for Ubisoft was this. So, the first game, one of the first games they showed was Rainbow Six Extraction, which it was at one point called Rainbow Six Quarantine. I don't know. I feel like I like the name Quarantine better than, let alone than Rainbow Six Extraction. But I mean, I get it. They trying to do a extraction, but I feel like Rainbow Six Quarantine, I kind of like that name better. But anyway, besides that point, so they went ahead, showed the gameplay of it finally, because I wanted to know more about this game. And basically, it's a PvE. Yeah, I want to say it's a PvE. So you have a team of 3, and you gotta go find the operatives. Which, if you guys play Siege, the operatives are different characters, and you gotta go save them and extract them. To get them out of there with the zombie-like monsters, and that's basically it. And of course, a lot of the elements in the game does kind of go from Siege into that, but it's kind of like its own way. But and of course, like I said, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I don't have the biggest knowledge when it comes to Siege, but I just know a little bit here and there, because I did play a little bit from Game Pass, which I might replay it again. But besides the point of that, though, like, still, like, you play as the operatives, like, where I can't, cause like I said, I don't know their names like that, besides Sam Fisher as Zero. But besides that, like, you play as them characters, you go ahead and like I said, use their abilities, what they have, unlock them, and try to save the operatives that got stuck in the buildings, wherever place you go at, and do a extraction to get them out. Honestly, with that one, y'all, I feel like, I don't know, like, when I was watching it, it definitely was no hype in that for me watching that whole, at least that part for Rainbow Six, and I am a big fan of Rainbow Six, so I would say this was more like, I would give it a try, but if I had to be honest though, I feel like that type of game is more like something that I'd rather play on Game Pass, let alone spend money to play that game. And that's how I kind of feel about it. Oh, and I will say this too, y'all, because it wasn't announced on the Ubisoft event, if you guys haven't watched it already. But I really thought Ubisoft was going to announce that their Ubisoft Plus was on Xbox Game Pass, because y'all, I was about to lose my mind right there, because I was like, what? Because there is a rumors that I heard that Ubisoft Plus is supposed to be on Game Pass, and like, I thought Ubisoft was gonna say something, because like when they were showing the Ubisoft Plus, then when I saw day one games, I was like, day one, I was like, hold on Xbox Game Pass? But no, that wasn't it. But if that was the case, if it does happen, it makes sense that Xbox gonna announce it, let alone Ubisoft to announce it. But still, I was hoping for that, because I was like, hey, because they already got EA Play in Game Pass, if they had Ubisoft Plus, hey, that's more games to play for that I can say for myself, y'all. That's a lot to play. Hopefully that happens, because like I said, by the time you're watching the video, today's gonna be the day with the Xbox and Bethesda showcase, which I'm very, very hyped for, y'all. I can't wait to watch it and do a video for that one. But still, like I said, but I did want to knock this out real quick too, just because, I mean, like I said, I'm trying to cover as much E3 news as much as possible. But okay, but now I'm a little bit rambling, so let me go back to it. Alright, so after Rainbow Six Extraction, they showed Rocksmith, which I heard that game before, but basically with that game, I know it's like pretty much, they said it's kind of like a subscription thing that if you have a guitar and you connect it a certain way with Ubisoft, whatever, and you can learn how to play the guitar and stuff, which is cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely not interested, because I mean, I have no interest to learn how to play guitar, but I mean, still a cool feature that, you know, you could actually play songs and learn how to play and get more depth of using guitar and how to play it and this, that, and the third, which is a good thing, you know, interesting. But of course, like I was saying, it don't interest me, especially I'm not trying to learn how to play guitar, but maybe sometime down in my lifetime, maybe I'll try to learn it. But I mean, I really don't have no interest, but still, never know. Time will tell. Besides that, the other game they was showing too was Riders Republic. So guys, for that game, I wouldn't say that I'm 100% like hyped or really want to play the game like that. But I would say that that game in particular, though, it's like, I probably say this probably like look like that's gonna be one of the most fun, like one of the most fun games that Ubisoft made in a very long time. Cause like I said, y'all, I still remember, I still have nightmares of that Ghost Recon Breakpoint, cause they brought it up too within the Ubisoft showcase, and I was like, ugh, like I don't care y'all do improvements now. Like like that game, I have a bad memory playing that game, and I'll never go back to it. Breakpoint was just trash, and like I said, even if they did improve it now, I still wouldn't want to go back to play it, because it was just not that fun, y'all. It really wasn't. But enough of that. But Riders Republic definitely look like it's gonna be one of them Ubisoft fun game, like one of the most fun games that they made in a very long time. I could truly say. Like I said, I'm not really hyped, really want to play it like that. But I would say that Riders Republic definitely looks like the successor to Steep. This like Steep 2, if anything. So that's how I kind of look at it. But it definitely looks like it's gonna be really fun, especially like a live service Ubisoft game, especially if you have like tons of players playing at the same time in these big maps, which it would be interesting. Like, especially you play the game, you see, oh, one person over here, oh, one person maybe riding a bike, one person on the snowboard, one using jetpacks and stuff like that. It definitely look cool. I mean, it's like, I would say that it's definitely a game I would give it a try, but not something I want to buy. Because I feel like it's more like, it's a game that it's worth trying out, but not necessarily like me personally to spend my money to play this game. Because I know for a fact I wouldn't put as much hours into it. But for people who does like those sport type games, who are like Steep, for example, even though I feel a lot of people forgot about Steep, honestly. But, and like I said, Riders Republic is basically the successor to it. I feel like this game is gonna be a lot more successful than Steep ever was. So that's the best thing I can say about Riders Republic. Another game they were showing too on the showcase was Just Dance. I mean, you know, what was it, 2022? Yeah, so Just Dance, like, I don't need to say nothing about that. I mean, y'all already know Just Dance. Like, y'all know, like, that's all y'all really know. Okay, yeah, I remember another game. Another one for the Nintendo Switch is Mario plus Rabbids Spark of Hopes, which I would say, y'all, like, I'm surprised that they're doing a sequel to that game, to be honest, because I play Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and I can truly say, y'all, for a Ubisoft crossover with Nintendo type game, I would say, like, I really enjoyed it heavy. Like, I really enjoyed that game heavy. I would say, like, it definitely was no, like, replay value for me, honestly, to, like, want to go back and play. Mario Plus Rabbids, but I would say that like I did have a fun experience playing that game. And my boy Luigi, he was the best character with that sniping. He like pow, and then he do his then he hiding, he crouching and hiding and stuff like that. And like look over like this, like type thing. But Mario Plus Rabbids, y'all, when I did play it, it was definitely a fun game. I really enjoyed it. So it's interesting that Ubisoft teamed up with Nintendo again to do a sequel to this game. And like I said, I'll definitely play it. I can't 100% say if I'll buy that game day one and spend the money, because like I mean, if anything, it should be, I guess, a $60 game, because I doubt they'll make that game 70. At least hope not. But even if they put it 60, time will tell. But it's definitely something I was like, I don't mind trying out and play it, because that might be content I could do for y'all. But I have to see. But for the most part, I do want to play it, but I'm not like super hyped for that game. But you know what I'm saying. But I definitely for sure going to play it eventually, because you guys don't already know, I am the backlog king. I got a lot of games on backlog that I'm trying to get through, y'all. But of course, me making this video right now, I gotta make time to play those games, but I gotta do my content too. So that's why I got so much backlog. But okay, but enough of that. Now the last game I could talk about that from the Ubisoft showcase that was really good, that I'm actually hyped for, and I can't wait to see more of it, is Avatar, y'all. And no, I don't mean Avatar: The Last Airbender, which would be dope. Hopefully somebody can make an Avatar: The Last Airbender game, like an actual game, like if it could be like an open world style, you can pick your bender and you can do, business stuff within the Avatar world. That would be dope. Hopefully somebody do think about making something like that. But no, this Avatar, like the blue people from Pandora, which is called, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, which, like I said, y'all, I am actually kind of interested for this one, because this one definitely seems like, like an open world, like I said, Avatar game. So this definitely something like I'm interested, because it's like, even from watching the movie of Avatar, like, to me, honestly, like the movie Avatar, I thought it was, it was straight. It's definitely not something that I was like, oh my god, like this is like my favorite movie of all time type thing. Like, no, but I thought it was decent. So having a game approach of the world of Pandora is gonna be interesting, because it's like you can mount different animals and stuff like that, and like in the Avatar world, especially in the jungles and stuff, it'll be interesting. And like, but of course, I gotta see gameplay, like actual gameplay, and see like the stuff you could do, this, that, and the third. But that's probably added the whole thing for the Ubisoft showcase that like I'm actually hyped for, to want to play and really want to see more about it, is the Avatar game. Besides that, Riders Republic, like I said, something that I'll give it a try, but not necessarily really want to pay for. But time will tell if I even really think about even getting that game. And then the least is definitely Rainbow Six Extraction, because I don't know, hopefully if the core game is decent, I'll think about it. But for right now, it's like, it's whatever. But if I had to rate the Ubisoft showcase out of 1 to 10, y'all, honestly, I would give it personally, like, because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't really enjoy it that much, if I'm gonna be honest. I would at least give it, to be fair, I could at least give it like a 5 out of 10. Just it's average. Like I said, Avatar was probably the biggest one that I actually was kind of like a little bit hyped for what they were showing. But besides that, it was average, y'all. It was definitely nothing like that, like really to brag or talk about. Really, it was just kind of like meh. And basically that's what it was like. But like I said, it wasn't like completely awful in my opinion, but it was definitely nothing like, you know what I'm saying? It's like whatever. But I can't wait for that Xbox event, y'all, the showcase. I hope it delivers, y'all. Especially for me having the Series S, I hope it delivers, because more games for me to play, and Xbox can have some exclusives so people can stop saying they don't have no exclusives. I get tired of hearing that, y'all, that people say Xbox don't have no exclusives. They have exclusives. But they definitely gotta show it. I can definitely say that. They definitely gotta show it. But yeah. But alright, y'all. So Ubisoft out of the way of the showcase. Now let me talk about Gearbox showcase. So this one is not gonna be long, y'all, at all. I'm trying to keep it short as possible. So I'm just talking about at least the main things that they show as highlights about it. Cause I mean, you know, like I said, it wasn't like I said, it was really like just like the Ubisoft event. It wasn't nothing really to brag about, but I'm trying to make it quick as possible. So they talked a little bit about the Borderlands movie, which honestly, y'all, I don't know how to be honest. I don't know how to feel about the Borderlands movie. Like, I'm not really hyped for it, but I guess you could say that I'm interested to see what it could turn out to be. Like, at least a trailer. If I can see a trailer of the movie, then I'll probably give my opinion on it and see like if it's something I really would want to go out and spend my money to go see. But for right now, I'm just like, I don't really trust it. But I mean, if they can pull it off, then they can pull it off, and I'll give them props for it. But right now, it's like I would say I don't care, but I don't care. But alright, besides that, the second thing they were showing was the Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which if you guys watch my Summerfest video, I say thank you, because that was a long video, but that was a long list of games that they was talking about. So, you know, they were talking about that. They didn't show much of anything different, just the same stuff that they showed from the Summerfest. Like I said, it's interesting. I'll definitely like to try it out, but of course, I want to get through Borderlands 3, because like I said, I have not started the game yet, and I do want to play it. So I feel like once I get through Borderlands 3, then I definitely will see about the Tiny Tina's. But it's kind of sad though, yo, because it's been so long since I played like really Borderlands like that. So it's like some characters I know who they are. There's some characters like, oh, I forgot about that character. Like Tiny Tina, like I know she's a big character in the Borderlands series, but at the same time, she just kind of flew over the radar for me, because I was like, Tiny Tina, who's that? I can't remember who she was. That's bad, but because like I am a big fan of Borderlands. That's the thing. I'm a big fan of Borderlands, but sometimes I do be forgetting about some characters. So like that's why I know I gotta get back and playing it. So when Borderlands 3 might actually help me kind of refresh my memory of some stuff. Besides that, the last thing I can say for this Gearbox showcase that they showed was oh yeah, I know another thing they were showing was Godfall, which was originally a straight up PS5 exclusive. It's now coming on PS4, and they gonna have expansion, this and that, which I feel like, I don't know, that's gonna really save the game, to be honest. Cause like I said, obviously I haven't played the game, and plus it was on PS5, but now it's coming to PS4. I feel like with Godfall, y'all, like, dependent on the price, I might see about giving that game a chance to see how it is. Because that's not a game that I would, like, if I had a PS5, I would have bought it on PS5 to play that game. You know what I mean? So, I feel like it's definitely a game I'll give it a try whenever I dust off my PS4. But to be honest, y'all, like, it's going to be a while before I get back on my PS4, just because I've been on my Series S. And Game Pass has been taking over my life with games, like that. That's my big thing of it. So it's like I'm not really worried about Godfall too much. So it's like, you know, play it whenever. And I guess, y'all, that's pretty much it for the Gearbox. I can't think. I want to say it was something else in there that I might be missing in the Gearbox showcase, but if it is, then more like it's probably something that I really don't care about or I really forgot. So if it is something I missed in the Gearbox showcase that I didn't say in this video, please write down below, y'all. Or even the Ubisoft, please write down below if it's something that you mentioned that you might be interested or you might not be interested, whatever. But if I had to rate the Gearbox showcase at a 1 out of 10, y'all, if I had to be honest, that Gearbox one, that thing was like, to me, I would... Man, I'm trying to think what I will say that that Gearbox event, I would give it like a 3 out of 10, y'all. Like that, it was low to me. It just, I really didn't care as much. It's like, to me as a gamer, I like to still watch the news about anything in E3 just because as a gamer standpoint, any news in gaming, I'm a big fan of it. Like, you know, you want to know this, that, and the third, because it's excitement E3. Like, you know, you want to get that excitement. But that right there, I did not care for it. Like I said, 3 out of 10. Like, it wasn't completely awful, but it was definitely, it was like, eh. It wasn't like, at least Ubisoft was a little bit better than that Gearbox one, but still, I give it like a 3 out of 10 out of that one. Ubisoft, 5 out of 10. Gearbox Showcase, 3 out of 10. Like that's the best. That's the best thing I could give them right there. And but yeah, like I said, that's pretty much it for the video, y'all. If you guys could please write down below the things about the Ubisoft or the Gearbox E3 from y'all watch it, like y'all experience of watching it. Do y'all liked it? Do y'all hated it? Or do y'all even care at all? You know what I'm saying? Please write down below because I'd really hear your guys' thoughts. And I want to say this one more time to y'all. I'm very excited for the Xbox Bethesda event, y'all, which I feel a lot of people is. So, like I said, I hope they deliver, y'all. And then if they do, you know, I'm definitely going to make a video about it. If they don't deliver, I'm still going to talk about a video about it. But I hope to God that they do it. Because they, look, y'all, like, we already know Xbox been a big punching bag for so many years, and I feel like they definitely, this E3, like, it don't gotta be like the craziest mind blown E3 like ever for Xbox, but I would say they do gotta knock this out of the park though. Alright, Black Wolves, this is the end of the video, so please go ahead and hit the like, the bell, subscribe, and I say this all of my other videos. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and do so you can join the 9197 Wolfpack. This is a fun kickback gaming channel which has the greatest community in the world, which is you guys, the Black Wolves. So go ahead and spread the word to your friends and family who likes gaming so they can go ahead and join the Wolfpack because everybody's welcome to the pack. And like I said, y'all, just stay tuned for my Xbox and Bethesda thoughts video when it happens. So like I said, you're watching this video, it's going to happen later on today, so prepare for it. And that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I love y'all. Peace. God bless y'all. TGDS 9197